Have you ever visited a market? I am sure all of you must have at least visited market once in your life. So today's chapter is all about market and different things a child observes while he goes to the market. So let's learn. Chapter 3.6 Raghu goes to the market. Students, I'll be reading this stanza first and then I'll explain. If you want to read along, you can pause after each sentence and repeat, okay? Raghu's school was about to begin. He wants to buy books, pencils, and color box. So he goes to the market with his mother. On their way, he sees Aunt Nita feeding grass to Kapila, her cow. He sees Deepa, Amay and Sura playing in the garden. So in the first paragraph, the author tells us that there is a boy named Raghu and his school was about to begin. And he wants to buy different things like books, pencils and color box. Now students, during the month of June when your school is about to begin, even you feel like buying all these things, right? You feel like buying you need to have new bag, you need to have new sandals, new water bottle, new compass box. So same way, even he wanted to buy books. Some of us get books from school itself. He wanted to buy books, pencils and color box. So he goes to the market with his mother. Now on their way, he sees Aunt Nita feeding grass to Kapila, her cow. So while he is going to the market, he sees that Aunt Nita is feeding grass to Kapila, her cow. He sees Deepa, Amay and Sura playing in the garden. He sees the three of his friends like Deepa, Amay and Sura and they are playing in the garden. Raghu waves to Uncle Mane standing outside the bank. There he sees a dog and cat sitting too. Finally, Raghu reaches the market. He stops to watch sparrows and pigeons pecking grains near the grocery shop. Then he sees vegetable and fruit vendors. Then what happens, as Raghu moves ahead, he sees Uncle Mane. So he waves to Uncle Mane and this Uncle Mane, he was standing outside the bank. Now how do we usually greet people who we meet? We usually wave them or we greet them with good morning, good evening, good afternoon. So same way he saw Uncle Mane at a distance, so he just waved him hi. There he sees a dog and cat sitting too. Now finally Raghu reaches the market. He reaches there and he stops to watch sparrows and pigeons pecking grains near the grocery shop. Have you seen pigeons and sparrows pecking grains? They use their beaks and pick up each grain at a time in order to eat. So this Raghu found very fascinating. So he stopped there and he was watching this. And whenever you go to the market, you'll definitely find vegetable and fruit vendors. So he also spotted this vegetable and fruit vendors. Vendors means there were many of them, and vendors are the people who are selling these things. Raghu's mother leads him to the stationery shop. There they buy books, pencils and a color box and a storybook as well. After buying things, they come back home. So Raghu's mother leads him to the stationery shop. There is a stationery shop where Raghu's mother takes him. Stationery shop is a place where you will get all kind of craft and art material, all kind of material you require for your school and many other things. So there they go and they buy books, pencils, color box, and she also gives him a storybook. After buying things, they come back home. Now this was the journey of Raghu, how he goes to the market, he spots different things, different people around, and then finally he reaches to the stationery shop, buys the things that he needs, and then comes back home. Now I know there are plenty of dictation words, but as you know, as you're moving ahead, the length of the chapter is also increasing. So let's understand these dictation words. For practice, you can even write it down. First one is market. M-A-R-K-E-T, market. Next is school. S-C-H-O-O-L, school. Next, books. B-O-O-K-S, books. Next word, pencils. P-E-N, pen. Sills, C-I-L-S, pencils. Next word, color box. C-O-L-O-U-R, color. B-O-X, box. Next word, mother. M-O-T-H-E-R, mother. Next word, feeding. F-E-E-D, feeding. I-N-G, feeding. Next word, garden. G-A-R-D-E-N, garden. Next word, bank. B-A-N-K, bank. Next word, dog. D-O-G, dog. Let's move to the other side. Sparrows. S-P-A-R-R-O-W-S, sparrows. Next word, pigeons. P-I-G-E-O-N-S, pigeons. Next word, grocery. G-R-O-C-E-R-Y, grocery. Next word, vegetable. V-E-G-E-T-A-B-L-E, vegetable. Next word, fruit. F-R-U-I-T, fruit. Next word, vendors. V-E-N-D-O-R-S, vendors. Next word, stationery. S-T-A-T-I-O-N-E-R-Y, stationery. Next is our favorite word, storybook. S-T-O-R-Y, story. B-O-O-K, book, storybook. Next word, grains. G-R-A-I-N-S, grains. Last word, reaches. R-E-A-C-H-E-S, reaches. Question 1, meanings. Market, a place where people buy and sell things. Second, vendor, a person who sells things. Third, stationery, items like books, pencils, pens, etc. Fourth, dozing, sleeping lightly. What does Raghu want to buy? Raghu wants to buy books, pencils, and a color box. What is Aunt Neeta doing? Aunt Neeta is feeding grass to Kapila. Who are playing in the garden? Deepa, Amay, and Sura are playing in the garden. Who is standing outside the bank? Uncle Mane is standing outside the bank. Where does Raghu's mother lead him? Raghu's mother leads him to the stationery shop. Find and write names of people, places, animal, and things. So in order to understand noun, first we'll see what are nouns. Noun is the name of a person, place, animal, or a thing. You remember we used to play that game, name, place, animal, thing? Yes, you can associate that with noun. Noun is the name of a person, place, animal, thing. It could be any person. It could be your mother's name. It could be your own name. It could be your friend's name or your relative's name. Even your teacher's name. Just like your class teacher. Then, it could be different places, like it could be school, garden, bank. All these are nouns. Even animals like cow, tiger, lion, peacock, all these are nouns. And different things. Now they told us to find out the names of a person from the story, the names of places from the story. Same goes for animals and things. So in the story we have Raghu as a person's name, and that's a noun. Aunt Nita, Deepa, Amay, Sura, and Uncle Mani. Now there was one more name as Kapila, but Kapila was the name of the cow, so it will come under animals. There they had mentioned even cat. I forgot to write, I'll just write it down here. They had mentioned cat, so cat will also come under animals. Now there were different places they went to. They went to market, it was school mentioned. School they did not go, but his school was about to begin. So school is mentioned, that's also a noun. Then garden, he saw Deepa, Amay and Sara playing. There's bank, grocery shop and stationery shop. All these are nouns. Lastly, Raghu wanted to buy books, pencils, color box, storybooks. Pigeons were found pecking grains and Kapila was fed grass. All these are things. All these things like name of person, place, animal or a thing is called a noun. Question 4, one and many. Now one is a single thing. You understand with the name itself. Many means anything more than one. So if it is one book, but your friend has two books. So one book what you have is singular. And what book your friend has, two books, that is plural. You can also call it as singular, that is single means one and plural means two or more than one. And whenever we write in plural, we usually add s most of the time. For example, book, the spelling remains same but it will become books. Pencil will turn into pencils. Sparrow will turn into sparrows. Pigeon, pigeons. Vendor, vendors. Thing, things. Bird, birds. Shop, shops. I hope students you've understood this story. It's a very huge story and a very huge chapter for being in grade 1. But it's always fun to learn these stories with a specific moral wherein you gain knowledge. If you have any doubt in this chapter, comment below and I will surely clear your doubts. Also, if you require stories apart from the textbook, any moral stories, if you want me to create videos on the same, do let me know in the comments below. I'll surely do that. Thanks for watching.